Assalamu alaikum everyone. This isn't the weekly update video. This is, let's say, start the new term video. So I just thought before we start the new term, January 2024, I'll do a short video just to keep parents and students up to date about a few things that are happening this term, and hopefully you'll find it beneficial. So I've got my laptop and my notebook in front of me, and I will be looking at both. So if you see me looking here and there, that's why I'm just trying to make sure I give all the right information, inshallah. So just so you know, so right now it's Sunday, tomorrow is Monday, which we'll have our staff inset. So obviously no students will come to school. However, on Tuesday will be our students target monitoring day. So as I explained in a previous video, this is very important. So we had actually our term for students starts on Tuesday. So the expectation is all students need to come to school on Tuesday. However, they will just come for a meeting, a chat with their tutor. And they're going to be looking at how they're progressing towards their end of year targets, looking at their attendance, punctuality, behavior, a whole range of things. It's like a holistic meeting with the tutor, with some target setting for personal target setting as well in there. So it's really important that your daughter attends. I think 98% of students have already made an appointment. If you haven't made an appointment, the office will contact you on Monday and they will give you an appointment. I apologize, they won't give you, they will give your daughter an appointment. So please just make sure she comes, attends her appointment, and she'll be in school for about 15 minutes and then she can go home. Now, some people are saying that they might live a bit far and it's a bit of a distance to travel, or etc, etc. However, I would say this, what we had planned for September last year was today, on Tuesday, they would just come to school. Students would start coming to school, so you would have to drop your daughter to school and pick her up anyway. We're just saying that she only has to be in school for 15 minutes, so you can drop your daughter, wait in the car, and then she can get back into the car if you do a pick and drop, that is. Otherwise, students will come on the bus or public transport, whatever they use. We're really trying this because what I don't want to have is when you set targets or you set goals at the start of the year, at the start of the term, and then there's no monitoring of them, and you just go through the whole year, and at the end of the year you just look at them and think, okay, I achieved my targets, or I didn't achieve my targets. The whole point of when you set targets is actually that monitoring, taking time out to monitor how you're doing and where you might be falling short, and making sure that things are in place for you to address those shortcomings and inshallah work towards achieving your targets. That is the whole point. Otherwise, at the start of the year, it's a useless exercise to have target setting. So we are calling this target monitoring. We'll have one at the start of this term, inshallah, and we'll have a day for at the start of next term as well. So please understand the reason why we're doing this and why it's important. So that will be on Tuesday. Then school lessons will start on Wednesday, inshallah, Wednesday the 10th of January. So we will have the normal lessons, for that day. Now, let's talk about trips actually, because there's a few trips that I wanted to just share. So we've already booked and planned our trips for this term. Because of Ramadan, we're trying to do our trips and extracurricular activities before Ramadan. So we have a trip for Year 7 to the Gurdwara taking place, which is in January. We also have a trip for Year 10 to the Westminster Abbey, which is also in January. And we have a trip for Year 9 to a workshop in Kew Gardens as a science trip. And we also have a science trip for Year 8 to Natural History Museum. Again, we've got British Science Week falls in Ramadan, so instead of doing our trips within Ramadan, we've just moved them a bit earlier. So those are the trips so we've got 2 RE trips and 2 science trips as well taking place before Ramadan. We also have Year 10 work experience, so that will be on the week beginning the 5th of February. So it's very important that all the paperwork must be handed in by this week, so we can contact the organizations or the companies that your daughter will be doing a work experience with, and just make sure that they are appropriate and they understand what the regulations and guidelines are for taking on a work experience student. So that'll be a week for Year 10 just before the half term as well. Other things that are happening, we will also be having Let me just check. During, of course, the residential trip as well. So that is on Wednesday, the 6th of March. So till Friday, the 8th of March. Now, the students who are going to the residential trip will go to Yulbury. The students who are not participating, they will come to school, and we will have a program taking place in school for all of the 3 days, inshallah. And there'll be teachers there in school as well, running lessons and activities, etc. And then, inshallah, Ramadan will kick in during the month of March. After the residential, then on the Monday, inshallah, we will be in Ramadan mode. During Ramadan, we of course have our beautiful Quran Queen competition taking place. So that is the week beginning the 25th of March. And then we will break up on Wednesday, the 27th of March. Now, we will have Eid holidays. We do normally have some time off for Ramadan as well. Then there'll be the Easter holidays as well. So that's all in all some of the events that are taking place this term. Other things I would just add on as well, just a few reminders about parking. We still are having parents, it's really for when you're dropping off your daughter, you are stopping in the wrong place and creating a lot of problems for students or teachers who are behind in the car behind, and there's a big build-up of traffic. So please be mindful of where your daughter gets off. Do not just turn into our school road and just stop in the middle of the road. Even if you think your daughter's going to jump out in 5 seconds, she will always take longer, and it's not fair on other people who are behind you as well. So just a reminder about parking. The other reminder is about the tuck shop. So alhamdulillah, we have actually we will be running the tuck shop from January, inshallah. The green team have decided to take on this project. They'll be working on a series of ideas and initiatives around the theme of healthy eating. So they have volunteered themselves to run the tuck shop. So for all the new parents here, what we have is a tuck shop that is open at break times, and from Monday to Thursday we sell healthy snacks. So there will be baked crisps and other healthy snacks. So we don't have any like chocolate and things like that. Then on Friday is one day in the week where we do sell basically all snacks. I'm very careful of my wording because I don't want to say treats, because actually eating unhealthy food shouldn't really be seen as a treat. But everything in moderation. So it is Jum'ah, so we do like to celebrate that day. So there are more options, let's just say, in the tuck shop on Fridays. So that's run every day at break time. So students can come, they pay cash, and they can take 1 or 2 items, whatever they like, inshallah. So that will be running probably from the second week. So not this week, but it'll be the following week from Monday, the 15th of January, inshallah. The other thing is about clubs as well. So we have clubs running this term. We have a coding club, we have a writing for pleasure club, we have a netball club, and we also have a drama club. So you will receive the information and links to join the clubs if you haven't already. They are limited in terms of numbers, so please do go ahead and enroll your daughter into 1 or 2 or however many clubs she would like to participate in, inshallah. I also wanted to share that alhamdulillah, the sisters evening, jazakallah for everyone who attended. I think everyone really had a good night, enjoyed themselves, and at the same time, alhamdulillah, we raised about £1,000, as well as money for 2 laptops and 3 software packages. Alhamdulillah, like we will be giving some of that as a donation to Gaza, and the rest of it will be used within school, inshallah, on projects that we're running. So jazakallah khair for everyone for attending and supporting that event. Another reminder is just about items. So because we will have the tuck shop and we're selling items, it's just a reminder that students are not allowed to buy and sell items on school premises at all. So they can't bring things from home, or they can't bring things from a shop to come and sell into school. I applaud entrepreneurial spirit that some students have shown. However, it can create a lot of problems. So what we say is when they get to year 10, they do something called the Tenor Challenge, where they will create a business. Before that point, they will not be involved in that, inshallah. So no buying and selling of items in school at all, please. And I think that's all. Oh, the last thing I just want to say, we had a problem with our lates system last half term, towards the end of half term. So alhamdulillah, we've got it all sorted and set up. So just a reminder about punctuality. And everyone knows the sanctions. One, late this half term, it's a warning. Second time, it's a lunchtime detention. Third time, it's after school, etc., etc. So because for the past few weeks, just before we broke up, it wasn't up and running. I think it's just fair to remind everyone that actually it is up and running now. So we will be following up with poor punctuality as we would as per our school policy. Same thing with attendance as well. So towards the end of last term, you might have received a letter saying that your daughter has low attendance. Please be mindful of that. It's actually a national problem, actually, attendance in schools. We do not want to be in that category. We want to show that we have exceptionally great attendance. It's important that students come to school every day. They come to school on time, ready to learn. And if you miss a day of school, it does impact learning in the long run. So just a reminder about that as well, inshallah. I'm just going to quickly check my calendar if there's any other huge important task that I might be missing. If not, then I think we are done. Yes, I think I've done everything, inshallah. Okay, jazakallah khair. So wait, if you finish watching this, just a call to action. If you want your daughter to sign up to a club, please do so now. If your daughter has not made an appointment, or maybe I should say, ask your daughter what time is her appointment on Tuesday. If she's like, I'm not sure, make sure she goes into her planner and checks what time it is. If she hasn't made an appointment, please contact the office as soon as possible and make sure she gets that appointment. Otherwise, we will be contacting you and we will give you an appointment time so for her to attend, inshallah. Other than that, I hope you've all had a really good, restful 2-week break. Alhamdulillah, the weather has been not too bad, good, rain, but not super cold other than today and yesterday. So alhamdulillah for that. And inshallah, I hope to see everyone back at school this week. Assalamu alaikum.